Hello there everyone, guys, my name is Sam Scrollo and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I have a lot of bad news for you. And this stuff is really serious, so make sure to watch this video from the beginning and until the end. And just without any further ado, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you're always notified when I make a new upload. Comment down below, call me Mr. Spot On, and let's just jump straight into this. Because we have a lot of bad stuff. One is it's got a lot to do with XRP. Well, actually, XRP is going to be some good news, but also Binance, not very good at all. And also about one of the biggest whales out there that has just dumped $600 million worth of Bitcoin. Does he know something we don't know? So let's examine this. And then we're going to also take a look at the technicals, because some people are celebrating, and I'm not so sure it's time to celebrate. So let's just watch, again, let's just see these things for what they are with no bias, and this is what I'm here to bring you guys. So now, number one, and this got to do with Morgan Stanley. We know that inaccuracy of Morgan Stanley predictions and reports is a thing of the norm, so to speak. But nonetheless, a lot of the strategists, it's actually not just Morgan Stanley, that I'm seeing a lot of people starting to talk that the current stock rally is not the start of the new bull market. And Morgan Stanley, Stanley's top strategist, says the same thing, that it's just a relief rally in the before big crash comes. And that's why we have the debt ceiling, we have the dollar rising, we have huge national debt, we have also a huge debt of citizens, and we have really many bad things that we've actually talked about, and inflation, most importantly inflation, which is very sticky. And yeah, but let's not talk about this. This just serves as an example as to what you could be expecting, and this is what I'm personally expecting. I'm actually expecting everything to go down except for Bitcoin. Maybe I'm wrong, call me crazy if you want in the comments, but this is just my view, just because of the collapse of the banking system. But okay, we've discussed this many times before. Now, here is what's important, and I'm going to give you some good, tasty, sweet news before we move on and talk about some really bad stuff. So, and that's about XRP, actually. Impending, as it says here, impending Ripple triumph over SEC, the power of the Hinman papers. So basically, what this is saying right here, that actually the so eagerly awaited documents of Hinman documents are set to be released on June the 13th. So yes, guys, this is a huge victory, because XRP was fighting to get those released, but SEC was trying to cover them up, as always, and it didn't work. So, and why is this important? And that is because this set of records includes preliminary drafts and correspondence related to a presentation delivered by William Hinman, a previous SEC director. Hinman's speech contradicts the very legal foundation upon which the SEC aims to charge Ripple. So they think that this is gonna actually make XRP win, and to be honest, it should. Otherwise, everything that is said by very high-end officials can be always disregarded. I mean, they have to be held accountable as a structure, as a system, as a lawmaker, and especially law enforcer. So this is very positive. But now let's move on and talk about some bad stuff. And the bad stuff comes from Binance, and quite frankly, guys, and the next piece of news is even more disturbing, and then we're going to move to the chart, so guys, watch this video till the end. Crypto giant Binance, again, huge FUD yet again. And you remember, so much FUD started after the FTX collapse. Coincidence? I don't think so. But anyway, before we talk about what is happening here, I would really honestly suggest using an exchange that doesn't have any stupid FUD about it. And one of the exchanges is Bybit, and this is the one that I'm personally using for all of my trades. And if you're interested in trading on the exchange that is huge and that is regulated and doesn't have any stupid FUD about it, and you want a huge cash bonus, then use my link down in the description of this video to Bybit. And only if you're going to use my link, you can claim up to $30,000 in initial deposit bonuses, which is ridiculous. You have to visit the reward center after depositing funds. Also, if you deposit more than $100, you're entering into Audemars Piguet Diver Watch giveaway. We still have to give it away somewhere, actually, here in my office. Here's the book. Here's proof. And I've given away 3 Rolexes, so one more watch, $30,000 watch to be given away. And also, if you deposit more than $500, you'll get my famous paid crypto course for absolutely free, claimable in my Discord, in my trading community, which there is a link to down in the description of this video as well. And you get access to it in this instruction, in this VIP trades section, for absolutely free for lifetime if you're a Bybit trader and you've used my link to sign up with Bybit. But it requires KYC. So if you cannot do KYC for some reason, then then, well, number one, you can try to use VPN. If it doesn't work, then you can actually use Bitflex, and there is a link to Bitflex down in the description of this video as well. But remember, it's a small exchange, but doesn't require KYC. So you be the judge. Now let's talk about Binance. So Binance, again, a lot of FUD about Binance commingling customer funds and company revenue. So, and it's currently now being said, and this is a fresh article, is now being said by former insiders, people actually from Binance. One of the sources, a person with direct knowledge of Binance's group's financials, said the sums ran into billions of dollars, and commingling happened almost daily in accounts the exchange held at US lender Silvergate Bank. And they remember that this is the bank that went under. Reuters couldn't independently verify the figures or the frequency, but the news agency reviewed a bank record showing that on February 10th of 2021, Binance mixed 20 million from a corporate account with 15 million from an account that received customer money. So again, usually guys, there is no smoke without a fire. So even though I know it's FUD and Binance is strong, yes, but this is something you have to pay attention to, especially if you do use Binance. And Binance is huge. If it were to be going under for any stupid reason, this would affect crypto prices in general, because just like FTX situation, again, being one of those malicious market participants. Now, next thing, which is also pretty bad in my opinion, and that is this right here. We are seeing a huge wave that has been holding quite strong. This is one of the biggest wallets out there that has been holding $3.5 billion and actually more of Bitcoin. And just recently, just yesterday on May 22nd, has sold 21,000 Bitcoin. So the big question is, does he or she know more than we do? And usually with this kind of money, with billions of dollars, the answer is sometimes yes, unfortunately. So, and this is actually $600 million that was actually taken out, moved away, or sold. It's really hard to say for sure. But this usually, oftentimes, when we are saying big moves by this whale, we see volatility in the Bitcoin price. So you be the judge of this information. But I just wanted to point out that this huge whale has dumped and moved more Bitcoin than ever in a short period of time, which is something to pay attention to. Now, guys, let's move to the chart. Let's talk about something that people really are celebrating. And this is this wedge that actually is 4-hour chart. You remember, you know the spiel. You've been following me here for some time. Then you know we had this wedge, we broke down, and we just formed another wedge with a possibility of going down to 25K, where I would add to my long trade, or actually breaking to the upside and just making us some money. And we came actually close to my break-even point and got rejected by previous support of this white dotted line, and it actually became a resistance yet again. I mean, it was point here, point here, point here, but the more often we test it, the better the chances of us actually breaking it, because it becomes weaker and weaker. And a lot of people celebrated this breakout, and to be honest, in all fairness, it looks fine. So we had some volume, a tiny bit right here. The candle in 4-hour chart actually closed above. And now we're actually on our way to potentially break 27.5. If we do, then the door to 28,800 would actually be open. And the narrative that we've been actually talking about for quite some time of this continuation, this just being an uptrend and a healthy correction, is actually going to come to fruition. Is this going to happen? The only thing that I really don't like, that I think is just not very supportive of this whole narrative and this whole idea, is the volume. And there certainly was a bit of volume in the 4-hour chart, okay, and certainly if we're going to go to 1-hour chart, we're going to see a bit of volume. So in a very short-term perspective, it's not too bad. But if you're going to go to a daily chart, you will quickly realize that the volume is still very low. And when the volume is low, it's easy to push the market in any direction. So this is something I really want you guys to pay attention to. And certainly, if we're going to close in the daily chart as a confirmation of what we've seen in the 4-hour chart, above this yellow resistance and maybe even above 27.5, this would certainly call for a nice long trade, or addition to a long trade all the way up to 29K or 28,800. So let me know what you guys think, or it could be just a beautiful fake out to give us a chance to add to our long trades here at 25K, as I have initially was hoping for. So guys, check out this quick tutorial as to how to trade Bitcoin with proper risk and money management. Join Bybit and join and use all the incredible resources that there are in the description of this video when it comes to trading education, all the resources, platforms, etc., all the cash bonuses. Use it right now. Check it out. And as always, peace and love. Thomas Krallo. Stay smart, stay rich, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.